fish and a piano.
A fish lens.
No.
Piano case.
This is
Music.
You can't tune a fish. Okay. What type of music are balloons scared of?
Pop.
Pop music. Okay. There's used pop music as a form of entertainment, and I'm going to talk to you about the positive influence of pop music. Not all of them, because if there were all of them, it would take me way too long. So I'm just going to touch a couple of them here for you, and the influence they have on college students as well as teens. Now, my main points, I'm going to tell you a little history about pop, a couple of pop artists and their influence, how it relates to you, and then pop as a melting pot. Popular music originated in the 1960s in Great Britain, according to my top 40 source that is like Pop 101. It obviously incorporates a lot of elements in pop music, but the main ones that you can hear are urban, Latin, rock, and country. They are medium-length songs with basic format. Medium length meaning anywhere between 2 minutes and 3.5 minutes. Basic formatting means that it has, you have a verse, a chorus, bridge hook, chorus, verse, and it seems to repeat that process. Also, pop music seems to appeal to a general audience and not so much a political or social ideas, but I'm going to give you an example of how it can be used politically. I have this YouTube video, and it's Young Jeezy featuring Nas, My President is Black. Obviously, this is after President Barack Obama was elected as our president. It sounds like about how tonight's going to be a good night because President is black, and he also goes to talk about a little bit about black culture as well. Another example I have is
Can't do on the slideshow.
Mastercard.
The same sex, having characteristics. The right way conservatives think it's a decision. You can be cured with some treatment in religion. That may rewiring of a predisposition.
Okay, so that was also an example of Macklemore's stance on gay rights and how he supports it. Also, popular music seems to be more dance-oriented, which is maybe why older people don't necessarily agree with it or think that's positive, has positive aspects to it. So some popular artists, we have Ariana Grande, Katy Perry, John Legend, Chris Brown, Brenae, Dragons. I got this off of the Billboard website. Basically, you're probably thinking, okay, these are popular artists. Obviously, they're influenced by Katy Perry, Madonna. You have Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Aretha Franklin. You're thinking, what does that have to do with popular influences? Well, at one point, or still, they are teenagers. And they looked up to these people, and they aspired to be like them. So that was a popular influence that they had. You're thinking, well, how does it relate to me? Because I'm not going to, there's no way I can be a popular artist. It doesn't necessarily mean they're a positive influence so you can become a popular artist, but just to aspire to be what you want to be, and it's a motivation to do that. So, according to a Google Scholar article I found online, we tend to idolize pop artists, and this is actually adolescents between 6 to 17. They oftentimes idolize pop artists, and it's influential on how they dress, how they carry themselves, and their behavioral patterns. And they also said that it's a required youth element for youth to have idols, because they're thinking it separates disillusions from actual reality. Am I really going to be just like them? No, and they get to learn that through having idols. Are they actually going to meet them? What's the chance that they're going to meet them? But they do try to do things that get them closer to that, which is dressing that way, which is influential. Dressing that way, how they carry themselves, how they act. Some actors, some pop artists aren't true idols, or they are idols, but they're not good idols. They do have negative connotations, but for the most part, they found a lot of good ones. Like I mentioned with the having an idol. Also, having a pop artist as idol can push you to be where you want to be. Pop as a melting pot. So, pop music has elements of different genres and cultures. Artists tend to talk about their experiences, cultural-wise and not cultural-wise. It also reflects history in some ways. So, I have lyrics here from a Black Eyed Peas song called Where's the Love that kind of promotes culture. And it says, but if you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate. And to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, you're bound to be irate. So I think that pop being an advocate for being more culturally sound, I think is good because in a world where immigrants and us being culturally diverse in our workplace, at school, just at the grocery store, I think it's a good thing that pop music is kind of bringing these elements to us before we are actually meeting them. It doesn't mean that we have to agree with them, but we just have to know that they're there and we have to find ways to cope with that. So, positive influence of pop. Pop music can lead you to achieving your dreams. It can be a motivator to aspire to be all that you can be. They give you some positive role models, and they also help you to be what can lead to being more diverse. So, yes, there are a lot of negative connotations that come with pop music, but there are some positive influences, and I hope you have taken some from today that you possibly didn't know, or possibly spread to your parents who so much don't like the music. And I hope that maybe pop music has led you to do something